Oh boy. Fire! Oh boy. Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It doesn't work without you, so I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Wow. Hello, Leroy. Come on down. It has been a crazy day. We got all excited and warmed up thinking that we were going to be making some trades. But guys, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we actually believe that the Cowboys are going to do something big? You know, some of you are old enough to remember Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown with Lucy. Lucy, I'm sorry, she was a biatch, okay? Lucy was always messing with Charlie Brown. And Charlie Brown always wanted to believe what Lucy was feeding him. Lucy would hold the football. And every time Charlie Brown would go up there to kick the football, she'd pull that football away. And poor Charlie Brown would be flipping in the air, going, ah, plunk on the ground. Every single time. Guys, the Cowboys are Lucy. We're Charlie Brown. We keep wanting to believe that this going to happen this time. We're going to get to kick the football. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's just the way it is. We get all hyped up. We get everybody's numbers up through the roof because, we're thinking we're going to do something. Now, I'm going to say something here. We're going to move on because that's done. It's over with. Trade deadline's over. Only thing the Cowboys can do is sign free agents. And, we have guys like Odell that's still rehabbing and so on. But we's all we got. We are all we got. C&B, am I not my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. You know the movie, and you know what happens next. Listen, how many times have the talking heads and us ourselves been wrong about this season? We brought back Maher. What did everybody say? Oh my God, not Maher. No, not Maher. Maher pretty good. How many people said, why are we bringing back Cooper Rush? They said, Will Greer. We're better suited with Will Greer as a backup than Cooper Rush. How many people out there said we should sign Cam Newton or Colin Kaepernick as a backup? Some people actually said the Cowboys should trade for Sam Darnold when Dak went down. Remember when people were talking about how stupid the Cowboys were for drafting Tyler Smith? He had, 16 penalties in college? He gonna have like 50 in the pros. How many people? How many people said we were stupid for letting go Lyle Collins and Connor Williams? Guarantee you a lot of people did. How many people said the season was over when Dak got hurt? So as everybody goes off the deep end right now that we didn't pull in, free agents and make this big trade here and there, I just want to point out that people have been wrong before. And now the new thing now, of course, is Zeke Elliott, he needs to sit. Tony Pollard, featured back. He needs to get 20, 25 carries a game. Pump the brakes on that shit. Tony Pollard has never in his time had that many carries. Here's the thing that I'm going to say, I'm going to caution you guys of. I don't think Tony Pollard, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't think Tony Pollard is one of those backs that's going to get stronger as the game goes on. Emmitt Smith was one of those guys that seemed like the more carries he got, the stronger he got in the game. I don't think Tony Pollard is going to be that way. I don't think that you can take Tony Pollard, who has pretty much had about 10, 12 carries a game. This 14 carry game right here, I think is the most he's had in a game. I don't really think you want to get him more than about 15 a game. I don't think you want to have him literally pounding the middle of the field consistently. I don't think that he's going to be able to hold up doing that. I just don't. You can call me crazy. People are using statistics and they're saying, well, Zeke Elliott's only averaging 4 yards a carry. That's because Zeke Elliott is the pound the rock in the middle. He is the battering ram. He's the jousting pole that's taking the blunt of the punishment. He is the short yardage back. If you want to start getting carries earlier for Tony, I'm okay with that. But to think that people are saying he should be playing, Zeke should never come back in. Y'all don't seem to understand. You need both of these guys. It's a long season. And some games, teams are going to be weaker on the outside where Tony Pollard is going to do better. Other times, they're going to be weaker in the middle where Zeke Elliott is going to do better. And also understand, too, a couple of things that happened that also helped Tony Pollard. Noah Brown was injured. Okay? And for the most part, the Cowboys used CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper. CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup. Freudian slip there. Oh, boy, 131 yards on 5 receptions yesterday. Yeah, the trade that shouldn't have been made. Anyway, because we had a lack of receivers on Sunday, the Cowboys used... Wow, my battery died. So I'm going to finish this without the headset. So sorry about the sound. But the Cowboys used more tight end sets. And by using more tight end sets, they stretched the line of scrimmage. And by stretching the line of scrimmage, they made bigger gaps for Tony Pollard to run through. Now, the difference is, Zeke Elliott's not making that 60-yard run. He's running out of gas. He might make 30 of them, but he's going to get caught from behind. Tony Pollard has that burst. And what you need to do with Tony Pollard is getting him balls on the outside, using him more in the screen game. But it's not, we just need to mothball Zeke Elliott and just get rid of him and move on. I'm telling you, there's a need for both of them. In fact, I would even look at doing more 2 running back sets. And maybe sometimes you use Zeke Elliott as a lead blocker. I know this is all crazy and new and all that, and different than what the Cowboys normally do. But these are things that we need to start looking at and being more dynamic with our different sets. I remember last night somebody saying to me that, the 12 personnel, it's too predictable. It's like, buddy, you don't understand 12 personnel then. 12 personnel Cowboys ran out of it and they threw out of it very effectively both ways. They kept the defenses on their toes because they didn't know if it was going to be a run or it was going to be a pass. And that, my friends, is what we have to start doing. Too many times with Dak and Romo, because they've been good passing quarterbacks, teams figure, let's just keep throwing the football. Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore's DNA is running the ball is something we kind of have to do. Like as a husband, we got to take out the trash. We don't really want to do it, but we know we have to. But what the Cowboys have to understand is this is where we need to start making pay dirt. And if we can do like we did in the 90s, when Emmitt Smith got 100 yards, it was straight butter, and we almost always won. So, move on from the lack of Cowboys making trades. It just wasn't meant to be. But we still have a great team with a great opportunity. We have pieces that are going to be coming back. Tyron Smith and the unicorn, James Washington, at some point. I'll be out there as well. Anyway, it's been a long day. Got to get up early, get down the road. I've got piers I've got to pour tomorrow and some other work. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys, as well as you ladies. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, tell the people you love them. You might not get the chance again. And I love you guys.